I work as the general manager of a large investment company in Kursk. A year ago, our firm analyzed its capabilities and decided to invest in the production of pharmaceuticals. I consulted a specialist in pharmaceuticals, a professor at the Academy of Sciences, who suggested producing the pain relief drug they had developed in a gelatin capsule. Such a dosage form dissolves much faster and eliminates the symptoms of the disease, compared to the drug in tablet form. The company's management approved the project to invest in the production of the analgesic in capsules, and we began cooperating with the Academy of Sciences. The professor advised on the list of equipment that needed to be purchased for the production of gelatin capsules. I was in charge of purchasing and selecting machines and other equipment, but I consulted with the professor all the time. The purchase was planned on a large scale. According to the production technology, the powder had to be first prepared, then the capsules had to be filled with it and packed in a blister. After that, the pills were packed in cardboard boxes. In pharmaceutical production, it is important to control the quality of raw materials and finished drugs, with the help of analytical equipment. We also planned to buy it. The professor advised us to start by choosing equipment for filling gelatin capsules with powder. Capsulator, which is used for automatic filling of gelatin capsules with powders, or for forming capsules from gelatin materials with subsequent filling with oil or grease. For a small batch of product, the equipment should produce about 4,000 capsules per shift. I started with the most popular method of solving the difficult problem, a search on the internet. On the recommendation of colleagues, I first turned to European manufacturers, relying on the guaranteed quality of the equipment. On my own, I chose 2 companies, one in Germany and one in the Netherlands. Having sent in request to their email, 3 days later I received a reply from the German company, which said that they could deliver the machine, but it required the customer's personal presence. I contacted one company by telephone. I was answered by a girl who spoke politely. I told her that I wanted to buy a machine for filling gelatin capsules and asked her to email me the specifications of the machine in order to show the documents to my professor for approval. 2 days later I received the instruction manual, but it was entirely in Chinese. I sent an email to the company, asking them to translate the document into English, but I never received a reply. Then I contacted another Chinese pharmaceutical equipment company. The manager warned me in advance that they do not deliver to CIS countries, and all the customs clearance would have to be done independently. It was inconvenient for me. I wanted to buy a machine on a turnkey basis. In the end, I came to the conclusion that I would not be able to choose automatic equipment for filling gelatin capsules with powder by myself, and decided to turn to a specialist. I needed a professional who would give me complete information about the machine, its capabilities, test the equipment with our capsule, and tell me about the terms of delivery. I did not want to consider Chinese middlemen. This is because Chinese manufacturers often have their own direct resellers. I did not want to go through this stage all over again, so I decided to turn to Russian intermediaries for help. I made the choice of a specialist, based on the following criteria: long period of work in the market of pharmaceutical equipment sales, positive customer feedback, the availability of information on the company's website, and convenient terms of delivery of the machine. According to these parameters, I selected 3 companies. I sent an email request to all of them, but I didn't receive a reply from one company. The Irkutsk company informed me that they do not have their own adjuster, and that I will have to install the equipment myself. This option did not suit me. Only one manager from Moscow was able to quickly give me competent and constructive answers to my questions. I also liked the business-like approach of this specialist. The manager of this company was polite, asked lots of clarifying questions about the characteristics of the powder, the required capacity of the equipment, clarified the size of capsules. After a preliminary telephone consultation, the specialist suggested automatic equipment for filling hard gelatin capsules, with a capacity of 60 to 120 capsules per minute. I agreed on this option with the professor, and we concluded a contract for the delivery of the selected machine. Throughout the manufacturing period, I received an email report on the readiness of my order. The automatic solid gelatin capsule filling machine was delivered on the contracted delivery date. We were able to install the equipment, set it up, and train an employee within 2 weeks of receiving it. The capsule machine has transparent plastic shields to protect the work area from external factors. Compact floor installation with dimensions of 600 by 600 by 1000 millimeters. The machine is controlled by the LCD screen system. The capsule matrix has 6 cells. The powder preparation is loaded into the funnel-shaped hopper. The machine has a metal tray to unload the filled gelatin capsules. The machine is made of quality stainless steel. The manager of a company in Moscow recommended using a gelatin capsule polisher in conjunction with the capsule machine to remove powder particles. from the surface of the capsules. I discussed this suggestion with the professor, and he agreed that we really needed such a machine. In the matter of equipment selection, I turned to a professional who knows his business, and I got excellent results and positive emotions from the process of communication with him. Experience has shown that no matter how confident you are in your abilities, consulting a specialist will speed up the solution of the problem and free up time that can be spent to your benefit.